Welcome back to Let's Make a Game. In this video, I'm going to start to explain a system which lets the computer keep track of items that you have dropped. In other words, the player character can drop an item in a particular location, leave that location, come back, and the item will still be there. Now, I say start to explain because this change is bigger than previous changes that we've made in this series. So it's going to take more than one video. First of all, I'll show you the example code. As usual, this is on the itch.io link and you can download it and have a look at it if you want. But it says we're on the south end of the beach and we have our inventory of these three items along with their weight. We have these new buttons that say drop, which allow us to drop an item if we want to do that. And then it says there's no loose items in the area. If we drop an item, let's say we drop the necklace of seashells, we will see that our inventory now only has two items, and now there's a loose item in the area, which is, of course, the necklace of seashells. If we go north, we see that we've still got a hardwood chest and a large rusted key, but now there's a circular shield lying there. We can't pick it up because we're carrying too much to add this item, and that is correct. The limit is 100 weight, and we've already got 91 weight, and that 50 would take us well over 100. If we go back south, we should find that the necklace is still there. And, yep, we do. When we come back, we see that the necklace is still there. So the computer is keeping track of the fact that we dropped that particular item in that particular place. And we can see that it's also keeping track of our weight, because if we drop that hardwood chest and go north, well, now we can pick up the shield. So let's have a look at the code. I won't be able to go through how all of this works because, as I say, it's quite complicated. What I'll do in this video is just go through the variables and then we'll start to look at the structure in the next video. So we have a new variable called $direction, and that is simply the names of different directions. And that's used to create buttons that allow us to move. We have the items array, and we've added an extra slot to that. So we have the name of it, we have how much it weighs, we already had both those, but now we have location as well. If it's 0, that means the player character starts with it or is currently carrying it, because these values will change throughout the game. If it's a number like this, it means it's in that location. So 2 means it's in location 2, and so on. And because we've got locations including sort of in the character's backpack, we can get rid of the item_present array that we had in previous videos, because this array is now doing that job as well. Item max, the maximum weight the character can have, well, that's as it was. $location, that is a new variable, says where the player is. This corresponds to the numbers in here. In other words, to be able to pick up this item and see it, you'd need to have $location set to a value of 2. $place, yet another new array that has descriptions of every location, and then it has 4 numbers which represent what happens when you go north, east, south, and west, respectively. If it's a number above 0, that means that going in that direction takes you to that location. If it's a 0, it means there's no exit in that direction. So for place number 1 on the south end of the beach, we can see that there's only one exit. It's to the north, and it takes us to location 2. And then I have this note here that $Z is a temporary variable. It should actually say that Z, Y, and X are all temporary variables. So that is about all I have time for in this video. In the next video, we'll go through the structure of this details passage, which does, as you can see, it does most of the things in the game. It tells you where you are, it tells you where you can go and gives you buttons that let you go there. It tells you what items you're carrying, and it tells you what items there are available to be picked up. But I will leave it there for now. I hope that was useful or interesting to at least some of you, and I hope you will tune in next time.